Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Wilson, I'm 16, I love meeting new people and going new places. And today we'll be talking about the art of spontaneousness. So just half a week after Christmas, I was walking around Walker Street in Bath, taking some film pictures. I actually made a video about that, but I still haven't got my film processed. I'll do that in a bit. So I was walking around Bath and I took my film camera with me. And after the trip, I decided I was a bit thirsty, so I went to Waitrose and I bought the cheapest bottle of ginger ale. And after that, I was going to go home in Weston when I was staying with my host family. And suddenly I bumped into my friends at school, Eve and Isla. They were asking, what were you doing by yourself? And I was like, oh, I was just taking pictures down Walker Street. And I said, what are you guys doing then? They said they were going to get pizza. So I said, can I join? Because I don't really want to go home that much. So they said, yeah. And I was basically living with 3% on my phone, 10 left in my wallet, half roll of Ilford HP5 and my camera and a bottle of ginger ale. It was thin lining, but I went anyway because spontaneous adventures are the best adventures. Rule number 1 and the only rule is never turn down a spontaneous adventure unless you're pretty sure that they are kidnappers or people who had milk before the cereal. It's just equally dangerous. Speaking of the art of spontaneity, I must bring up the movie Before Sunrise, starring Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy. This mid-90s movie is one of my favourite movies.
This movie was Harry Poet's and hopeless romantic dream. A story about recently broke up American Jessie and never settling young Mademoiselle Celine, meeting on the Eurostar Express, one with destination and one without, but equally lost in their minds and looking for a way out. After a long conversation lasting half the way from Budapest to Vienna, Jessie invites Celine to get off the train on Vienna and go on this spontaneous adventure. Celine eventually got off the train and started a trip to remember for life. There really wasn't much for them to do, but the purity of this relationship was almost as pure as water. The movie was filled with genuine conversation, romance, coffee, beer, and pinball machines. Both of them know at the end of the night they have to say goodbye, back to reality. It's almost a contrast to how the modern world are such pathetics, wanting something deep down but never asking or searching for it, and who dares to are seen as madmen. Having such entertainment is a getaway for this crazy world. They both know they will miss each other, but they hide their emotions and make this once in a lifetime without regret. Walking through the streets of Vienna, holding hands, eyes crossing, falling deeper and deeper into love. Spontaneousness is just another way of putting luck and fate, falling right between the gaps, landing in the perfect hole. But how are you going to get back out? No, you can't, because once you enter, you're in this new world, perhaps seeing the world in a whole different perspective. Whether you're the one with the Ray-Bans or not, you never choose luck and fate. Luck and fate chooses you. It is what it is. Perhaps that's the way of life.